Have you noticed something strange? Some societies are filled with intelligent and hardworking people, yet they remain economically fragile. Brilliant graduates, creative entrepreneurs, hardworking traders, innovative young people, and creative artisans. And yet unemployment rises, frustration deepens, productivity declines. And increasingly, many young people begin to wonder whether efforts still guarantee success at all. Why? How can a society produce so much human potential, yet struggle to convert potential to prosperity? What happens when a society produces millions of talented young people, yet reward the wrong things? Over time, people adapt, not towards value creation, but towards survival, towards visibility, towards shortcut, towards proximity to power. One of the most dangerous things a society can do is to confuse the existence of talent as the existence of systems that can convert those talents to productive use. Because talent alone is not enough. Hard work alone is not enough. Even intelligence alone is not enough. And perhaps one of the most dangerous things a society can do is to confuse the existence of talent with the existence of systems that can convert those systems to productive use. This is because nations do not rise simply because capable people exist. They rise when productive behavior is constantly rewarded. And when the wrong things are constantly rewarded, the entire society slowly begins drifting away from competence to performance, from substance towards spectacle, from long-term value creation to short-term survival. And this is where the real dangers begins. Today, many society rewards visibility faster than value creation, and many young people notice. They notice when noise generates attention and spectacle generates influence. Connection generates opportunity. Appearance generates attention faster than competence. Human beings adapt to incentives, and this is one of the most important truths in economics and in society. If a society constantly rewards productive innovation, more people move towards innovation. If it rewards shortcut, more people pursue shortcuts. It appears more profitable than capability. People begin to optimize towards visibility. And this is one of the defining tensions of the digital age. We now live in a world where being seen can become more valuable than being productive. Luxury can be rented. Influence can be manufactured. Status can be stimulated, and perception can be so different and far away from reality. A person may look successful online while remaining economically fragile offline. And over time, an entire culture can slowly begin to optimize towards appearance instead of productivity. This has consequences because nations do not just become prosperous through aesthetics alone. Prosperity requires production, coordination, discipline, trust, innovation, competence. Those things that are often slower, less glamorous, not often immediately rewarded. And this is why society must be careful what they celebrate publicly. Because culture quietly teaches people what matters. What is admired, what is tolerated, what is rewarded, what is ignored. And eventually, these repeated signals shape the future. These affect politics too. When performance becomes more important than delivery, politics become theater. When slogans become competence, performance weakens. When public attention rewards outrage more than thoughtful problem solving, serious people gradually withdraw from public participation. And this is dangerous for any civilization because complex societies require competence builders. Engineers, doctors, accountants, teachers, institution builders, serious entrepreneurs, honest policymakers. These people may not dominate news headlines, but society collapses without them. And perhaps this is one of the most defining questions of our generation. Can society reward depth in an age addicted to attention? Because attention itself is now an economy. Platform competes for it. Politics compete for it. Media compete for it. Even individuals compete for it. An algorithm naturally amplifies emotions faster than wisdom. Outrage spreads faster than nuance. Performance spreads faster than reflection. Simplistic certainty spread faster than careful thinking. And slowly, people begin feeling deeply pressured to act quickly instead of thinking deeply. But civilization cannot solve serious problems through noise alone. Housing shortage, educational systems, healthcare reform, infrastructure, artificial intelligence, food security, economic systems. These challenges do not disappear because people argue loudly online. They require competence. And competence requires things that modern culture struggles to reward consistently. Patience, discipline, humility, study, long-term thinking. This is why ethics matters economically as well. Because ethical societies create boundaries around what should be and what should not be admired. Not every display of wealth reflects value creation. Not every influential voice deserves influence. Not every visible person is contributing meaningfully to society. And perhaps one of the most cultural shifts societies must recover is respect for builders. People who create real value quietly. People who solve difficult problems constantly. People who strengthen systems instead of merely criticizing them. Because in the end, a civilization survives not because it produces the most noise, but because it produces enough competent people willing to build its future. And perhaps this is where hope still exists. Because even in today's noisy world, reality still tests performance. Hospitals still require skilled doctors. Bridges still requires skilled engineers. Technology still requires capable thinkers. Institutions still requires trustworthy people. Substance still matters. And this is why the future may belong to not those who attract attention, but to those who create value beneath the attention economy. This is because abundance is not built through visibility alone. It is built when society constantly rewards contribution, competence, innovation, trust, and long-term value creation. And that means the future is still open. I'm Segun Oke, the Abundance Evangelist. If this conversation resonates with you, please share your thoughts. I'd like to read them. We are building this understanding together and perhaps learning what truly deserves our admiration again. Please subscribe to this channel. Share it to others. Hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you.